You all know about how bad it got at Bud Light. 2024 is going to be worse. They're saying now it'll be the worst year for beer sales in 20 years. Go woke, go broke. Because it's a new year and it's football season, we got to start talking about beer, of course. Our famous and favorite man dressing up as a woman in his white pearls is, of course, Dylan Mulvaney. There's a
You're
very
not going to show any pictures, are you?
nothing scandalous.
No.
Nothing scandalous. I
I
just
mean, his
just
face
for
is scandalous enough.
well, that's him. That's your favorite cutesy pie. There's Dylan. Beer sales, according to the new year, are going to plunge to their lowest levels in 20 years, precisely because Bud Light, the most popular beer in America, has fallen off a cliff and has not recovered. Now, we all remember Dylan prancing around like some, I don't know, weird man in a dress and pearls and earrings and high heels, promoting a beer that was the number one beer for like, what, 2 decades, and now they can't give it away. Industry experts have said that beer shipments dropped over 5% in the first 9 months of last year, and they assigned the blame entirely to him and him promoting that beer.
Well, what about
Okay.
the people that sent him the beer can with his mugshot on it in the first place?
Well,
It's like there's no responsibility for. I mean, really?
well, actually, there are two people involved: the marketing head at Bud and the head of the promotion. Both are gone. Both said that it was a great idea, but they're gone. And Bud can't give the beer away. Now, there's a weird development, and I wasn't able to confirm it, so I didn't want to put up the video. But supposedly, Sylvester Stallone was offered $100 million last week to become the new face of Bud Light. $100 million. And he turned it down. This is the story. I don't know if it's true, but it's a great story. He says, I don't want to try and save a woke brand because I'm not woke. Go Sly Stone. He's still Rambo to me. Love it.
Yeah, that's
And
awesome. I hadn't heard that either, but if it is true, good for him. And I can only imagine that the woke Hollywood, Nuttywood, they're going to be highly upset with him. They've been upset with him for a while now anyway, so why does he care?
well, he's too masculine and he's just too damn straight. he's got issues, right? He doesn't go
That
with
is
the
true.
LBGTQRF, whatever, He doesn't care, quite honestly. And he doesn't need the 100 million. And according to what I'm reading now, they're saying this is a competing brand. Molson Coors said it's not a beer problem, it's a Bud Light problem. In other words, all the other brands are doing fine with their sales because their sales are like football and America and 4th of July and
Yeah.
Christmas and not a man in a dress.
Barry, I was going to say really quick. Me personally, I'm not a big alcohol drinker. Every now and then, just to be honest, I would have like a beer. I bought a 6-pack of beer, and it was Corona, it wasn't Bud Light. Let's make sure we understood here. And it was Corona. And it sat in my refrigerator for like 8 months, Barry. I didn't even drink it, right? Because I just don't, sometimes I say, okay, when I get home, I'm going to have a nice cold beer. And I get home and I completely forget about it. Over the Christmas break, I went bowling with the family. And I go to the bar. I said, I'm waiting for my lane. I go to the bar and I said, let me get a beer. And he said, what do you want? I said, what do you have in a bottle? And he listed off Bud Light as one of them. And he didn't even list off Corona. I'm like, do you got Corona? He said, oh, yeah, we got Corona, but it's in a can. Give me the can. Give me the can.
Yeah.
I don't want anything that has Bud Light on it. Nothing. I think Bud Light, you know who they should get to advertise the new Bud Light series, Barry? The same guys that were on the Senate floor.
Oh, you mean the ones from Tuesday or what last week, the aides to a certain Democrat senator
Yeah.
who said they didn't
Yeah.
disrespect the Senate. Yeah,
Yeah.
they
It's all Bud
disrespected
Light
the
there.
Senate from the rear, if you know what I mean.